On. Please. Huh? There's no wonder in that. Well, it's not in my. If you see that, they will say because you left in my power. On a good evening, on a good morning, on a good afternoon, wherever on a day family.
We don't come back today, and today with a candidate where very important for our country. We need forget the equation correct, SaLone. We all they complain, we all they grumble, we all they blame. We want things to be done rightly in SaLone, but most times we not look at the real issue, and that is what we go do for make we get things properly done. Today, we they can look at we culture what we don't develop over time for follow an individual rather than follow the institution. And how that they affect the way things happen in our country. But before I go further, allow me co-host for making himself come on and say I'll do Tona and talk one or two words. Over to you, Mr. Ture.
Pajalo, thank you for your steadfast commitment and this journey we will so family minakabo plenty kusheto una. Today we come for can talk about they follow the leader syndrome. Just like how Pajalo talk, the culture, waiting a culture, not the mentality, the way we they think and the way we they do things. Is it the right way? Because what we talk about follow the leader syndrome. Any community get for day in communion. We all for eat from the same dish. We forget common value system. We forget common principles in which we all they come together. We said, waiting me and my brother don't talk now over and over. We form a roadmap, aims and objective. That is the things them way we want as a family. Let we all achieve together. But rather, we country don't want to worry. All man get in young tool them. All man get in young cow them. Abu get in young cow, then the falaram. Joseph get in young cow, then the falaram. Just the quoting them full man they do. They get solna their hand. All they need for do not forget solna their hand and say ar 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 ar. They falla. So if any other person went to the owner, you know, any other person way not to the owner of the water talk, the cow then the can book them, or then bottom, or then kick them. This is not a civilized way of doing things. We are Homo sapiens, for God's sake. We are people them, we are human them with wisdom. Because the word Homo sapiens, it comes from a Latin word, where Homo mean human and sapiens mean wise. So if we are wise people them, we dey in community. How about the communion? Timnimandi say, suyo kump, waiting a kump, cooperative. Yeah. We all get collective responsibility. Anything what they do, collective bargaining. Because anything will go wrong now with society, it affects we directly or indirectly. Nobody, no day will not go suffer the consequences of that action. Like for instance, if our environment is dirty, we get cholera. Whether you take part from a dirty, not take part from a dirty, it will affect you because now waterborne disease. Now the same source will get to water. Yeah. Whether now you dirty now, not you dirty now, the cholera go catch you picking them. So whether you directly do something, want to get a collective in the community management, where we are all included. That is an inclusive system. You find out for say the passive contributor and the active contributor, they are both equally as bad. They are both equally as bad. You when they talk say, not to me business, not to me go puela. But you see, don't they what they do? You not say if the water source contaminated, una all are the same source of water una drink from. But just because Brima, the water owner we get say for peace pan the water. So Brahma in your family and the other neighbor family and the other neighbor family, then they support Brahma is stupidity. So when you talk for say, hey, but Brahma, why they make people in the peace and the water? Brahma a cow, then he can't fetch you, then he can't kick you. And at this, a very old politician of Sierra Leone, be say, he said, Timni man a fool. The Viva cow, now that old soul na the hand and the fella. That was the late Skandebure. May his soul rest in peace. When he talked that word, they are not subscribed to that word where he say, that statement they are not subscribed to him. But now, with all the things that will happen around we, I understand what it mean. Because we see a clear manifestation of this statement we can make. Say we not cow them now that old soul now we are the fella. Right now the one way old soul now sir now country. APC for an example, make I use that as me one of me sample because in social science if you do a survey you get forget several samples. So one of the sample what they use, I will use the APC situation where Ernest Romana be the former leader. We don't need it.
Parties, what they do, they all the same behavior pattern.
Yes.
They all, I don't
Yes.
care whether be APC, SLP, or
yes,
NDC.
that is the same pattern they get. I just use this as a sample.
Political parties, they all
Yes.
are the same behavior
Are the
pattern.
same, 10 pence.
And that make things they're not the work now with country.
So Ernest Koroma don't come out. He don't did it for 10 years, 6 months and 17 days. He don't did at the party again. But still he gets a young cow there inside the water. You get people that when they follow them every morning and they can't bring things them. And his command don't do so. And his command don't this, that. Like for say the man still in contest. Anything where he talk, then they follow. The leader where they now, they're not they listen to them. Instead of getting your worry, he get the one that was sworn to them. Samura said get your worry, he get your cow there. Terry Coco get your cow there. Minkailu get your cow there. Richard Conte get your cow there. Mara gets young cow them. They all get and cow them. Then plus all the other small warrior owner them. Then we call them get together. They still get a young cow them. Then the cow they not get marked. They not brand them. So the cow then they mix up. Nobody don't know who they get, who they not get. Then they trample upon themselves. So there is total disarray. We totally disorganized. So how we go able to achieve? How we go able to make a roadmap? Because not supposed to be the fella. We have to get common values. Where we all create, for let we follow rules, we all get for take part for form the rules then they, which you know very well better than me. So if I'm over, you let you deal with anything and they how for form rules, how society get rules, how society get protocols, because Jahannama self get protocol. Jahannama, all man say Satan and the leader, then get leadership, and then they follow religiously. So my brother, the Ibam to you, let you take them from there.
Before we go talk about the rules, them, I hope people and then they get me loud and clear. I want let we attempt for look at the origins of them behavior, yeah. Because honestly, we people and seem not for the grow into the present way of doing things. We're very unfortunate, you know. We get to see it as it is. We people are not seem for the grow into the present way of doing things simply because we still want for the live back in the olden days. Yes, in the past, when we country not been get all the road networks where we need, when that map, whether they call Sierra Leone, not been established yet, people have been get right for the live in small clusters. They been get right for follow the leader and go with what in the leader say. That we can understand. Especially in the days when we been get issues like slavery or that kind of thing and they. We will need somebody for protect the people them. We will need a group for make the people them organize themselves and protect themselves. And then we forget a leader. But this is the 21st century. And the world now becomes so complex that even those people that we think are ordinary people, themselves don't grow in the way that they think and understand life. So that means everybody matter in this present age. Everybody's opinion matter in this present age. If we not bring people them come on board for me to get a collective mind, within the Americans and they call the big brain. I remember years ago, I've been they read a book where one of the former managers of one of them Mutual Corporation, I don't know if na Ford, at one point he even attempt for run for presidency, Lee Iacocca, where they talk about the big brain factor. What it simply means is everybody in an institution or in a society or in a community matter. So if we bring everybody together, let them sense, contribute for create what you they use for go before. This thing about rules and laws in society, we need to understand one thing. You know, they make law for deter people them from doing things. You they make law for assist people for do what's right and what's correct according to how una determine within the society. Now I make laws then different from one country to another. But in as much as the laws then different from one country to another,
You
there
the
are
echo.
universal principles where every law they follow. And the universal principles here, now principles them where they guide we how we for do things so that we go do to other people them what you want let them do to we. That's not the ultimate goal of any law. Protecting the rights of others so that other people not go misuse the rights. But in Sierra Leone, we don't take the law for be an instrument for protect certain set of people so they
I
can
think
do our
I think you get device where they on in the echo. Device the way they on where they fix the system.
I
I
don't
don't know if you
know.
get television or radio on it.
I not get television, I not get
By the echo.
and it was not doing that just now.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. How is it going now? Is it still on echo?
Yeah, still in the echo mode. Yeah, still the echo now.
You they get me?
Yeah, they get you, but something they interfere with the system.
Okay. All right. I think the echo for go now. Is it down now?
It's down a little, but it's still there.
How about now?
Still there. I don't know what you don't put on.
I not put anything on. I think now the fact that I dey hear myself back from.
Mm-hmm. That's because I'm here.
Are you getting me clearly?
I hear you clear, but the echo after we don't talk.
Is the echo still on?
Yes. Yes. The echo is
Well,
still on.
okay. I wonder why for the echo. Maybe somebody is duplicating my system. But I not see any device now wait for the cause echo. Anyway, let we go ahead.
Okay.
As I they say, the law is there to protect the general interest. And the leader has to go according to the laws established in the land. And not they use the laws against the people. If we use the laws in favor of the people, because the power belongs to the people. You understand? This is now one of the things we will not able to get in Sierra Leone. The second thing we will not able to get in Sierra Leone is that people feel that when you put somebody before, now for be most clever, now for be most hardworking, now for do everything, they will not for relax, wait for them. This syndrome about Hidan Kaba do this, Anes Kroma do this. Have people sat down to think that those people cannot do everything they have said they did? Are we still living in the 16th century? Those people were mere drivers. A leader is just the driver of a vehicle. The passengers are the people. The engine of the vehicle, now the technical team where they work with the leader. Now the administrative team where they work with the leader. That is why when you look at the government structure, then get ministries. What is the role of ministries? The role of ministries are for make sure say everybody gets an area where specialized for come into the whole machinery or the vehicle what we call governance. Just like when you take a motor car engine, you get clutch, you get brake, you get alternator, you get cylinder, you get the engine block, etc., etc. These are all ministries within the system what we call the vehicle. And but in Sierra Leone, we don't take them blocks and them parts of the engine, we don't throw away them over. We take the one man when are the driver, say I'm for be the engine, I'm for be everything. And that is why we are not getting it right. Every human being getting limits. Me and you will get with limits as to how far we can go and what in we go be involved in. We get with limits as to how far we think. Other people themselves then get their limits as to how far they think. We therefore put all this together for make the engine work. Now this will not do. And with politicians, they're so dishonest. They're not a guide the people them for make them believe in that. Who's you gonna know say we get dishonest politics in Africa, not only Sierra Leone. It's only in Africa you will hear people talk about son of the soil. Tell me from where the England, you ever hear me then talk about son of the soil in a political campaign?
Why do I know area? Around the area now.
You never hear in America then talk about son of the soil?
No, not the area.
Well,
neither
where did we get that syndrome in Africa?
Neither have I ever had party picking syndrome.
Yeah.
A party picking and born inside the party. Political party, not a royal family.
Not a royal family, not
to chieftaincy. Not to chieftaincy.
Not to ownership. Even chieftaincy, not to ownership. If chieftaincy na be ownership, we don't forget ruling houses. Now, one family number before be the chief. Tego. In England, we get a royal family. Now, they're no more. Not so.
Yeah, well, and you know, paramount chief stuff, you get ruling houses, and then one with them born inside the host number for B.
You don't ever
qualify. So then feel to say, well, you're not a political party, when they born you inside the party, that means to say that puts you in an advantage situation. That make you be legally qualified than anybody else. Because if that is the case, that if dog born a picking a garage, that means to say the dog is picking go be sports car. You know, if dog born a garage, you go be sports car. I don't care whose kind garage dog born. Now still a dog.
Exactly.
It gets four legs then, but not a four wheel. You know they get alloy wheels.
At all.
You know they get leather seats. Now dog with tail where they wag.
Yeah.
So the reality is we get forget an equal society. Society where everybody, this is why the Americans are doing good. They say the American dream. Anybody will work hard. Anybody will put himself forward and he gets something for offer. You have equal the chance. Though, yes, let's get a young corruption. But at least they make people believe in that dream.
Right.
But for we not believe the things that when they do. Because even like, for instance, when they talk for, say, if you didn't have the diaspora, you not qualify. But when you born you picking at the diaspora, ain't qualify. We get people right now where come on at the diaspora, where they serve as ministers there right now. But other people, they're not qualified. So one love for Coco, one love for Peter. And we if you saw the money, where are the people and they talk, the constitution, now you know better. Not only the constitution, not be with problem. We problem what we don't always get, we not use the constitution. Because even the problem we'll get right now because they don't use the constitution. Wait till make people and they put constitutions. Now for that we get rules them.
The constitution.
Yes, rules them where they guide we. Just like how you put them. You get rules them. It is fundamental. It is basic. Let me man, if I can you host, you get your rules them. If I get for leave the amicable with you, if you know they wear suits inside you host, how many can you host and they wear suits?
Yeah.
If I can you host, you they eat with your hand. Then me say, Pao Papa eat with spoon. I go create some discomfort because they undermine the fundamental rules the way not yours.
Exactly.
Because you begin and go say, Uncle they eat with spoon. Who's not for eat with spoon?
Exactly.
So now that make where you get a situation where we're not a country. You see, Sierra Leone is not a nation. These are the things we should be talking about. If we are a nation,
it never existed as a nation, but we have to build it as a nation.
Yes, we have to be honest about anything there, my brother.
And how do we build it as a nation? You don't come with two questions, two fundamental questions. The first one is, we not use the constitution. Why we not use it? Why? You see?
Because in we culture for follow rules.
I will let you listen to this. You did in the medical field. In the medical field, you they do diagnosis, not so?
Yep.
And at the diagnosis, they guide you as to how to treat the ailment, not so?
Mm-hmm.
Now we have raised the fundamental question. Sierra Leone is not using the constitution. Why? We are not talking about political party now. We are not talking about the political leadership. But we have seen throughout, since the inception of the 1991 Constitution, there has been misuse and abuses of the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
It started with Ahmed Tijan Kaba.
Mm-hmm. From the word go.
1996, he appointed James Jonah as ambassador to the United Nations with cabinet rank. How can you take a public servant and make him a minister? An ambassador is a public servant. That was the first abuse of the 1991 Constitution. So the question is, why are we not using our Constitution as it should?
Let me tell you something. You don't leave something behind. We're very critical on this talk here.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. Who held him responsible? Say it is a flagrant breach of the Constitution. We the people,
I was one of the people
we
who
get
held
this
That's why
mixed up idea.
I was one of the few who held him responsible. That's why I remembered it.
Yeah,
I
well,
remember
Sierra Leonean
a
people.
radio talk show on SLBS on that.
Well, Sierra Leonean people,
Well,
then get this.
the late Dr. Abubakar Jabi and some other people, we did a program on that on a Saturday, pointing that out. The immediate repercussion was we became the secret enemies of the state, which I don't care about. When people make me the enemy.
And when you guys did what you did, the most important people in the equation in mathematics, the side will be the confused we. Now important per social issues. X. That X, the unknown. Now we the people them. We wait and talk for say sovereignty belongs to we. At any time in a democracy, now we're at the center because democracy is about the people. If it's about a person, now autocracy.
Autocracy.
So from where we get independence to now autocracy we don't get SaLone. Because if now be a democracy, the people will be at the center. And when we're not at the center, when something not meets the criteria of being dealing with the people, now the people get for rise at all times and ask those questions. Why you not put tea, this coffee? Why you not put enough milk? We give you money for milk. Where the milk? Who's the milk go? Where the tea? But na Sierra Leone now, people and believe say na Samura na for do. Why you go give somebody?
I know we come
no, at
down.
the time, I know they pick on somebody. We have to say things so let people understand where we are coming from. Because this is what is happening right now. Because if you take your rights, all the rights that way you get for ask question, you go put up on somebody else. You go get that responsibility. You don't disenfranchise yourself. You don't disempower yourself. You don't weaken yourself. Because there is a saying, you remember when they go to school where they can talk for say one's best servant is himself?
Yes.
If you not stand up for yourself, you go vote, then take your vote, then do them anyhow. Then you come out, you talk for say, because I am using this deliberately. If Samura no offense, so we vote them. No, Samura for offense, so we vote. Do you know how many million people voted? Do you realize if all the million people and they come together, even Samura said the trustees go shake when they come and demand, say this is what you want. Because democracy, now government for the people, of the people, and by the people, not a government for some people, by some people, and with some people. It's not about one person. It's about the whole bobo jama. Everybody who that clever, who that stupid, who that tall, who that short, who that yellow, who that black.
I want you to listen to this question because
okay, sir.
I'm doing a systematic diagnosis of the problem. I'd always say I'm detached from Sierra Leone now emotionally. And that's why I have the tenacity to say it as it is. Would I not let him go to hell and see how beautiful Satan is? I'm not talking for you, I'm talking for Sierra Leone. I'm not talking for a political person or a political party. I am talking for Sierra Leone for us to stop repeating nonsense. We have been repeating nonsense in 63 years. So let us do the diagnostic analysis. People still want leaders to go and fight for them. Why you think say that they be? Is it fear? Is it lethargy? Or is it ignorance? Or a combination of all?
A combination of all the factors what you call.
So how do we get people out of this? Because the other side will get for look about this leader follow the leader syndrome is that it creates a condition for people them for compartmentalize even political parties such that the political parties not able to operate on a singular vision They are not able to operate on an ideology. They're not able to operate on a perceived mission which will assist them to achieve their aims and objectives. And this is affecting every political party in Sierra Leone.
Well,
Now we start with the most recent case, the
mm-hmm.
NGC.
Mm-hmm.
The NGC was destroyed because instead of the institution being protected by a collective mentality and a collective culture, the institution was embodied by one person.
One green person. It become a limited company.
Yes. So when that person they do what he want for do, it became a disappointment to others. But some of us, it was not a disappointment because we always knew that no institution succeeds if it is embodied by a person.
By one person, exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So this issue of Yom Kela in party, Samura in camp, Richard Conte in camp, Minkailo in camp, we have to re-examine that mentality. Because the first thing we go notice about Sierra Leone politics is that all the political parties then lack ideology. Ask the Sierra Leone politician what is
if you
never tell you.
If you say they lack ideology, that means to say they get traces of her. They not get.
They not get them.
Period.
They not get them. Once they lack, they not get them. Fail.
And the people them waiting.
Instead of ideology, you know what they take now? Tag names and false names.
You know, God.
When you ask the APC people, what's in their ideology, they will tell you APC is a grassroots party. That's not an ideology.
But you know the danger part? You see all the factors then where you call, you left one behind when one of the dangerous parts them, the entitlement culture. Mean a party picking. That means to say I am entitled.
Yeah, because
you are entitled. Yes, you are entitled based on what?
You can be entitled
of your entitlement?
To be a member of an institution if you understand the ideology of the institution. Every institution gets an ideology. The only thing in politics now they call ideology. Out of politics, would they call them the principle?
Yes. Yeah. Or the aims and objectives.
Or the vision.
Because when I forget commonality factors, when I only work towards.
Yes.
And inside that commonality factors, when I forget what they call specialization. Now that's even by economics, now bring division of labor.
They try for lead to.
Yes. Now bring division of labor.
Let me talk to them. If we not give them basic things here, they will never see where the problem is.
Now that make you get chairman. Now that make you get PRO. Now that make you get how you call them? Organizing secretary, because they're all specialized for bring something different. Like what you be talk about passenger, you be talk about the bus conductor, you talk about the driver, you talk about the engine. Exactly. You people and where they
the engine are the executive.
Exactly.
If the executive not work together, the motor car not they move.
They move. And panel all the executive, now one person panel gets what they call discretion. And now he get the power for delegate. Now he can call anybody, say you come, irregardless whether you're not executive or not, he can call anybody in the country, say, I want you to do this job. People don't see that. Oh, Samura,
that's the role of the driver.
Exactly.
The role of the driver. Now, for use the clutch, the brake, the gear, and everything in the engine, for make sure the things go before.
More. But you hear the man when go school, when they do the conspiracy, they say, Samura, go talk to Matabiyo. Like for saying a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, Matabiyo and Samura get. No! This is the leader of opposition and the leader of a country. They have to be in constant discussions. The head of state get the power for call the opposition at any time for whole meeting and vice versa. The opposition leader has that mandate and power
Now we
too.
let fall down there. Now let fall down there.
No, I just want from
Let
put
me come to full
a perimeter
example.
for let
Imran
people know.
Imran to Emir in the
Yes, sir.
work. But not all Timmy Imran they meet up.
Exactly.
But if Imran call me on the phone, say, bro, wallow talk. I go refuse for talk to him because yesterday we don't get some misunderstanding.
That is not my joy if I not talk to you because
I go
first
be
and
very
foremost.
flexible to do that.
Exactly.
I go be
And
very
this
flexible to listen to
well,
you.
and this informal relationship you talk about. In a
Well,
formal relationship, that's not even in
in
question.
a relationship example,
Uh-huh.
to make we understand, say, in life, we get diversity. And because of diversity, we get to be open for listening to each other, talk to each other. Not for talk at each other and not listen to each other. Because that is what we do basically as a people right now. Go to social media, what you see Sierra Leoneans and partner for talk at each other. I make some of we who don't sit down now, we they read there, they laugh in the corner. We see morning come, then get specific people, now then they talk. Everything about them is about what is done bad. None will come here and say, this is how we have to solve it. We talk at each other rather than talk to each other. And these politicians, they don't take now as a culture. Everybody, they come with their own camp. Everybody, they blame. But for God's sake, you went to a convention, an election was done, which was publicly shown, not what you then do behind closed doors. We get a list of people that don't appoint as executive. Una are the engine of the vehicle. Una get the driver. Then say elections, whether the engine be the work or not, una not call fitter for car look the engine. Una wait, when the race done, una say na the driver not be starts the engine.
It's just nobody don't want to take responsibility, and they forget saying a collective bargaining. It's a collective bargaining.
I go tell you something, Imran. The politicians that will get in Sierra Leone, we say the people of Sierra Leone are cement inside the head.
No, but there is elements of cement inside the head, because there is a saying in Timni. Muno kalkeke muno monger. Waiting I mean, Ura roast monkey, na monkey they show you it teeth. If politicians then get in mind, for treat the old and treat them, not because they know they can get away with it. Not because they know that.
People think the best way to make life is to associate with somebody. I don't want anybody to associate with me. Listen to the nonsense I say. Make sense out of it.
Well, look, let me tell you this.
Even I can tell you that daily. I say, man, don't make party with me or listen to the nonsense what they say. If you agree, you agree. If you not agree, tell me say I not agree.
If people know the way walking Ras will be in camera, how they feel.
Would they 1 hour? How they argue about?
And the funny thing, because we allow each other for talk, by the time where it reach that 1 hour day, I don't dilute my position. You don't dilute your position. Yes. Then you find out for say, we become, we they far from each other. But by the time what they done, we they closer to each other than we be there. So you find out for say, some level of consensus don't take place.
That's it. Because
I don't learn from you, then you not be understand what you have been try for say. You don't understand the position. Then you realize for say, this thing here, if you bring pepper, me bring your bars, the soup will sweeter. It go nicer. It will get a better texture. Yeah. But let me boss you. You know what I find out? Sierra Leone and don't know what's in our opposition. Because they feel say we in opposition.
Na enmity.
Na enmity. Now for oppose, when they say for oppose, you know for grip and nothing. Well, what's in our opposition in politics? That you na person where they give alternative.
Exactly.
Where alternative is required.
Exactly.
Not for everywhere you need the alternative. Like for instance, if Pajalo give we organization 10 shilling, that 10 shilling there, the person where the chair say, this 10 shilling here, una go buy chair. Then, Namina the opposition, I go say, hey, chair, na fine idea. But we not get kittle for put water for drink. I feel to say kittle.
Now we use the 10 shilling for buy kittle.
Yes, kittle is more a priority to we right now because we need water. Because right now we get chair they will demand it. Then you go say, no, we need to put in chair. Yes.
But you know, it don't agree.
So,
but if you not get time for put water, how not go drink water?
Exactly. And sometimes, if Pajalo give with this money here, the chairman they call the opposition. Say, Pature, I want to see you. I go see him. Potentially non-camu. I want for proposal to buy chair. I go expect you for let you back me about this chair business. Then I me go say, Pajalo, you know, say me, I get my own responsibility. I get me own people them. And me own people them. We not socialists. We not think about opulence, ostentatiosity, biribara. This thing when they talk about not biribara business, not an emergency. I for be left for support you. But I'm not gonna mind if for go tell me people and say I don't agree for go buy chair, I will not get water for drink. So on this occasion, I'm sorry, I go oppose this and I go propose na parliament say now water we need, we for buy buckets them for the get water in the morning. Let all man get water for drink, clean drinking water for reduce waterborne diseases. Then when I go now on that fight day, you go you campaign. Who that win the campaign, then vote. Now in the win.
Yeah.
Then when I go find something else. But now what did I notice?
And you know,
people hate Mother Bio because people hate Mother Bio. The opposition leader not for talk to her at all.
Another point I want to make.
That's not correct.
If you talk about chair and bucket, we not meet up. That not mean I forget you in our mind for that.
No.
And if I oppose what you say about chair, I say, Lord, get bucket. That not mean say you forget me in our mind for that. Going on into me. This is exactly the way we behave. We behave like zombies them.
Yes. We will get the dog fights. Now parliament now, we see the question time. When the opposition leader and the prime minister, then they hold on. Where they hold on? Lunch and they go drink beer at the same bar.
Yes.
Then they make them picking and party and increasing. Then they go to them picking and increasing. Like for instance, we'll be the see when they pass video them. Oh, Cherno go dance with Cherno. He Cherno go dance with how they call that boy? Chief Minister. It's a normal thing. Danger for talk. I didn't see any pull message there. Hey, you see an escorma? Where go hug first lady. It don't sell. Hey, you see Petito and Richard. Then they talk, then they waiting, then they talk. Politics na inclusiveness. People they get for day in discussions. They get for day in consultations. They get for day in collaborative mode where they are able to collaborate, and where they disagree, then disagree honorably, constructively, progressively, and get the people them for understand why. Then now get them cow them. When they don't agree, then cow them come begin cause mammy cause. Why?
And then they pay them cow here for campus.
And then they pay them cow here. Whether
So
they,
you go now
but
petty they are
not to pay them, they pay themselves. Now grass they give them.
in that payment. Now reward na reward. Any they call her, whether it's
You
grass
know,
or whatever, na reward.
it's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. I mean, they
We
tell
get
somebody the other day, this entitlement culture, it don't cost
mental.
we a lot. It don't cost we a lot. This
Yeah.
entitlement culture, we make people and believe, say, me papa na be this, me papa na be that. Now we get the party, now we waiting. Political party is public owned.
I mean,
You
don't
not
give
see
them.
now, Sierra Leone, people and they talk, say they get mosque, they get church. Now you get the mosque, now you build the
I
mosque,
mean,
now you get the
give.
mosque,
I mean, don't give the clean
now you get the
example.
church. You
A
don't own the
political
church, you don't own the
party.
mosque. The
A
church is a body
political
of Christ. That's now a communion. People and together. Can we not have a communion as Sierra Leonean? We all come together. We get rules. And the rule where we get, when are the first thing we for glue it together, the constitution. We're not able to work with that. Because that's what the communion they start by the constitution. What you want to constitute of. The word constitution, it comes from constitute. Constitute what you are made up of. Like Mr. Jallo get a constitution. A constitution, it might react to some medicine. Now, make when you go to hospital, doctor want to know your constitution, and they ask you what you allergic to, what you they eat, what you know they eat. Your family will not get cancer. Your family will not get this problem. That is your constitution. That is your makeup. That is who you are. That is the information within your DNA. So we constitution. Now waiting we make up of.
You are not
all Sierra Leonean entitled to that constitution, and now we all get to make sure say it work for we all common good. If you don't work for we own common good, then we don't need
that.
them.
Ask you yes, are not the constitution allergic to lie, thief, and deception.
Well, now that's make me tell you the other day, see, when I talk about there is nothing God cannot do. I say there are many things God cannot do. God not the thief, God not the lie, God not the kungusa, and God not the do how they call them, you know they do homicide.
Let we take a short break.
Yeah.
Let we talk to fumble them. We don't run this platform for some time now. We are not here to discuss politics, as Onadogo don't see. We are here to discuss what will make Sierra Leone a better place. And this is not about a few people coming together to talk or to listen. It's about all of us coming together to talk, listen to each other, and hopefully today with the start from where could get people then for calling, for give their own contributions. Now stage by stage development we do, because we're not in competition with anybody. We want to build an institution that will last. And I get for help we for build this institution. On our own duty, not just a small thing. If you not unsubscribe to the channel, click the subscription button, click twice, let it go to all, then left arm, let you get the bell, so that anytime we come online, you will get notification for make you know say we're there online. Also, we all know they in every group, so whatever group you they in, help we for share. Help we for share this thing so that other people go know say this platform day. This platform is not about APC or SLPP. If I want to join SLPP today, I go apply for membership. They will not deny me. That I know. They may want an idiot like me, so then they go conk me.
Now whose membership they apply for? Now executive? Because all that then they mix up now the country.
For ordinary membership.
Now ordinary membership is supposed to make everybody forget one status. I don't see why Sierra Leone party them. You get 3 status, 3-tier system. All that they create
That's all
division.
part of the problem we
That's
have.
all part of the problem. Because the man will go give chief executive, he feel to say forget special treatment.
You understand? But as I dey talk to the family them, let we help for share, let we build this platform, let we bring everybody on board. It no matter which political opinion you get or which political party you support. Come, let us talk about Sierra Leone and what to do to make Sierra Leone a better place. We country get so much, but we don't know we what. And part of what's in this platform thereafter, for assist we, let we know we what and know what you for do and not do. This is an appeal we are making to you, and we want to see people and like we videos. We want to see people and subscribe. We want to see people and share them as wide as possible. Let more people listen to the nonsense where they talk and make sense out of them. We cannot know it all, but the little way we know, we want to share with you now, so that we all go get that common understanding for make the country a better place. If not for we self, but for Pekin and then Pekin them. This is an appeal I'm making to those watching us, because in the background, I don't say we get more people who they listen to we, but they're not they subscribe.
Well, we dey talk about transparency and accountability. And in a democracy, now three components: transparency, accountability, and people's engagement. Now engage with the engager. But we want for make una know the engagement where we involve pan. Because most of una don't know for say we get broadcast, we get radio station them online.
Yeah.
We get podcast system. We want for try forget a radio station in Sierra Leone where we go they get una for subscribe, una go they call them, go they run na Sierra Leone, and the poor man na Bandajuma, na Rukata, na Rubombe, na Mambolo, na Bomsamba, na Makeni, na Lokomsama, na Nikabo, na Kenema, na Blama, na Songo, na Moyamba, na Rotifun. They all go yeri, and we go do them for all the tribes in the country. So what we they do, this is a charity we are doing. We put we own effort, we own resources. We don't want una money. We're not interested in una money. But we know say we are limited resource-wise, we are limited educationally, we are limited socially, emotionally. Now that make we day in this crusade for call everybody, let we put hand together. Let we can shoulder to shoulder for pull the wheel. Like waiting the man can get that and he say, here, hip, hip, hip. That is together we are stronger. When I not see Injalo where they waka, Injalo they waka one on I make only answer nobody know they carry kalukalu go to them. When Injalo go inside it was you go no say they don't visit you. The visitation will make you impress yourself willingly in a public. So now we can together. Now we cook this one pot here where all man go bring a only jati. This is no joke.
And this one,
so pot, subscribe, please. Because some man will talk say, oh, they want for monetize. They want for monetize. We know they can monetize business so because we don't they run what we they run from the word go. Would they do podcasts there? Would they do audio casts there? We know they make shish panam. And whatever we make, pantap, if we do, they go to charity. And una go see them clearly when we do them. Una know we by name and by face. Una know they will get nickname. This man in Jalo APC, me name Imran SLPP. Una de paneka lokalo dende. Una de pa nickname and pseudonym. What's in a pseudonym, false name? Now the name them what them pull in a do with now they use. So we not go hide for nothing.
They put the online radio in link on the comment.
Make people see how far we don't go unilaterally by we self, we own resources, we own strength. What we get? What the cancer you don't know so? We for the power that team. We for the power that team, but we didn't hire. Why? Because if now one person safe, we impact, I not go regret them. And if that one person himself go impact one person, not two people. So democracy don't right. People don't begin get that. So when I don't get that, do ya? Una subscribe. This now susu make all my ib. Not so you money you they pull. It just start like way they give you waiting tax na church for make the pastor they able to forget the tax rebate. We they ask una for let una support we for let we support the community. Do ya?
For add to what you say, I want to family know said when we develop this platform properly, I for develop, it's not going to be about Imran and Boy alone. It's going to be about all of us. Now I make we get forget telephone systems, we get forget email messages, comment messages, and let we make sure say we use the links here for voice we opinion and we position about the country. We they come, we introduce the topic to Una, we give Una what you feel about the topic. It's up to Una for come and say, this is what we believe. If we get for guide Una further and say, no, yes, that belief correct, but I will not go look at this other way. We will do it. Because at the end of the day, when all them voices here come together, all their ideas here come together, that is how we will make a better Sierra Leone. This follow the leader syndrome. Low come up and one man not get all the sense for make. Me and him and I let we talk from now till thy kingdom come. We not get all the sense for make Sierra Leone. But we get the sense for instigate people and for think and come with their own idea.
And now get an assembly.
Let's get an assembly. Let all man come and say, this is what we believe. This we believe can work.
I not cut you word. We have to do a topic on demography. Yesterday, at the hear one young man, they talk with with authority. How Limbaden na den get Sierra Leone na den get na no come on no sign na den dey. Within the man they fail for realize nobody know they way particularly come on at one particular place. Everybody come up from somewhere else. Even England, what in the Anglo-Saxon, not to yard and they can. Everybody gets waiting and call demography. People they move within the centuries. People that don't move from places to places. Even with tribe them, they get demography. Where some tribe within na Bont Island, not so they did it now. Now other people they did it. Then they move based on either the nomadic culture, within a nomadic culture. Then people that will get the men, goats, and sheep. The outside grass then they go. And the grass then they different season. And you get people and we get the gypsy
alone.
Yeah,
the other
gypsy.
thing about we people them, we type of agriculture will be in the practice, and I believe say we still very much the practice that.
Yeah, crop rotation. Yeah.
And now they take much care of the soil. After some time, the soil fertility they reduce.
You reduce.
So that they force people then for migrate.
For move, yes. Then the left for let follow.
Yes. Migration has always been part of the human race.
Yeah.
But several reasons they will make people and they migrate. Some man they migrate because of safety reason. Sometimes I been there and they attack them they too much. So they run inside the thick forest because in those days, what you call Sierra Leone today have been thick forest. And when they inside the forest, they establish themselves. Not all man they get mind for enter inside it. You understand? Several reasons, Dave. So for begin say this now then get this place, that's not the biggest fallacy.
Yeah. Now because of ignorance.
Would last come. But we cannot talk about ownership.
Alright, now we get here, now we can, now we be there, now. No. Waiting in history, waiting history, don't teach we. You go say that we first come. Now that why I second come. Now that why I last come. But you not go talk for say, now we get here. No.
Come. As we they talk, people and they come from
people and still they come. You remember Sierra Leone? A lot of people that are Lebanese than Sabi now. When I see Raman first can Sierra Leone before Lebanese, Alisa.
But Lebanon not been there exist at the time where people and come on at the Middle East. Now Syria.
Now Syria man, and the first can Sierra Leone.
Lebanon later dates they established Lebanon as a country.
Like you they come now, sir. You don't take them there.
Let we look back. The people who call Fulani, where we come off from. When you trace our origins, we come off far from Asia.
Mm-hmm.
That's we come off far from Asia.
You get some. It depends on which book you read. Some man say that Egypt then come out.
Well, they passed through Egypt, but the fact is, my great-grandfather wrote the history of the Fulani. I not like for talk this. I come up from a family where men are the fourth educated generation.
Yeah.
My great-grandfather wrote about it, and it's in one of the most correct Sierra Leone history books written by Christopher Five, Sierra Leone Inheritance, chapter 4. We talk about the Fulani people coming from far. Far is in Persia, who's now called present-day Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Now they get far. Far still they exist as a town. They came, some went to India, some came west. They passed through Egypt, they passed through Morocco, then come down south. They settled somewhere in the Senegambia region, and they were given a place to settle by the Soiree Islamic movement.
Mm-hmm. Powerful movement in the we don't talk about them.
Now then they live in a place where they call Jakaba in the Gambia. And then give them place for settle, and then allow them for come begin mix with the Madingos, where they elect the Fulani and Madingo, then get a relationship.
And all them places there where they transit. I not cut you word. All them places there where they transit, then get
then settle it. Do you know
of the presence
of state under Muammar Gaddafi in the beginning was a Fulani? Jalo.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Jalo.
They have remnants everywhere. Then they na Central Africa, then they na Burkina Faso, then they na Mali, then they na Guinea, then they na Sierra Leone, then they na Liberia, then they Nigeria, then they Ghana. They are everywhere. The Jalos are the biggest and widely distributed tribes in the world. No tribe, no they will divide.
You know, Nigeria, the biggest country in West Africa, most Fulaman don't be leader. They count them: Abacha, Sangari, Buhari.
Shehu Sangari. Yep.
These are all Fulani.
When people don't understand, because some man is talking, say, hey, Fulani give them come on, the Fulani give them come on. You don't grace. You get indigenous Sierra Leone Fulani. You get indigenous SaLone Fulani.
I am one of them. Me talking is one of them.
My grandmother is one of them too. My grandfather. My granny na raw Fula inside Sierra Leone. E papa Momoduduri Jallo from 4 Road. Do 4 Road. What's in call Momoduduri? That Momodu honey.
Yes.
Now they come out. And do you know the amount of Timni money we get Fula basin? Tim Lokoma will get Fula basin. Sosoma will get Fula mix. Maringama will get Fula mix.
I tell you one thing now.
You know if you understand.
My first name, a surname, na Fulaman.
Oh.
Abdullah Ibrahim,
Fulaman. And the funny thing, where a lot of people don't know, Fulamanen are the most tetralingual, trilingual people in Africa. They speak languages like crazy. I don't know. They get a very strong bad accent, but the way they get sense for another man language, it's very unequal.
For mix and dilute with other people.
Yeah.
Every ruling house in Sierra Leone has a Fulani.
Yeah.
That's one fact Sierra Leoneans may not
Chief
know.
Dura na Fula, then Kaikai na Fula, then Jadem na Pujo na Fula. Then no go no more. Then they don't know pull some secrets.
I think we get to Pentemlo begin discuss some of them here. Because all of these things will tell us who we are, and when we come up and this follow the leader syndrome.
When I become people that don't know the ignorance.
It no matter whether you're na Mende, you're na Limba, you're na Kuranko. What it matter is, are you thinking as a Sierra Leonean? If you are thinking as a Sierra Leonean, what kind of Sierra Leone do you want to see? Come, let us discuss it.
Papa, where I be the talk who send out and I talk for say, I say them marade and camara, then people say, you the joke. I tell them for say, I say them taki then to read them. Then Tarawali then to read them. I tell them for say then Kalonde and then Kaloko there. Then how you call the other one there? Kane, they all not the same people there. Then they begin with this that. You know, people them get for begin to learn for understand really anthropology about their society, about their culture. But you get some more time how they come on like that guy will be the commodity. Then the body, then they get Sierra Leone. You know, come on. They all man come. And historically, nobody not in one place. Because the world will live in dynamic. Some century then people where they be living at this place. They move because of reasons. Either they defeat them by war, or like what my brother say, in those days they not be get fertilizers. So then they farm now one place. After a while, the place then it depletes the nutrients.
Yeah.
When the nutrients are depleted, then get for left the land for fallow. If the land get for fallow, that means to say they get for come out to that area. They go on other side where they go find a virgin bush where they go start life all over again.
Yeah.
Then that same place there where they go come out, where they go don't follow. Sometimes other people that will go run up to other side, they can't candy. Then they bring something different today.
We get to understand all the dynamics here. And we get to understand how the modern world, they change the dynamics here. Because it's like 30 days we not move away from the dynamics here. This ownership, now we not this, now we not that. If I want to be an ownership person, I put sit down there comfortably and say, I am one of the owners of Fulatong, but no, I'm not. Fulatong no longer belongs to me because it was given away to the British.
The brother, it's so interesting. If you tell Frobe people and say the Fulatong when they now when a Frobe entity now be Fulaman and they go argue.
But if I tell you something, would you believe it? A great grandpa at Kennedy Street, Berringon, I didn't better. Engraved just by that road for enter outside down street parking ground bin dey. I didn't better the grave lady. And the time we been there alive, the Oku people them na Fulatong, them be very close to we because they know the role we been performed for get them for settle down and for assist them. Just like how the Oku people them, the older ones, and not the younger ones them, they know the role of the soirees. That's another family that people don't know about in
the soirees are a very Islamic scholar them now wali them then get a
then get one thing on them will make them different from other Islamic scholars in West Africa.
Then get religious
They're very liberal.
Then get a philosophy of liberality, Panayon Islamic scholarship.
And then get that philosophy say, it no matter whether the person are Muslim or not, we can live together. If the person
once na human being, a God make them, we can cohabit together. That is their values and principles. And that value they now take precedence where the whole.
When they migrate come Freetown after they left Cambia, Cambia then come out.
I know the family very well.
Then we can establish around that magazine area. Now they open the Madingo Jama where you get so na magazine cut.
The first of Garrett na Cambia and then get her.
Yes.
they are very wealthy.
Today, we get soirees them na Pujang. We not even know see them roots na from Cambia.
Now from Cambia, yeah.
And that they then great grandpa them in Kande, now they established one of the first and largest Islamic universities. Will they exist now West Africa.
You get the one within a Cambia, the one within by the wharf, na the market area, where they get the Garrett. Then you get the other one within a Tahiri, with the up the hill. That is by the secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see,
and they are still there.
All them things here, let people they understand them. Because this issue about me being the leader, I am entitled to say and do as I like, we need to move away from.
We got to go away from that.
We got to begin look at how is society been structured. There was a structure in the society in the past.
Well, we get to allow the society to evolve.
Yeah.
We get to allow, because if they swear there at one time, they were unknown. Now, circumstances make them Islam. At that time, Islam was big, and they were able to have that scholarship. And that scholarship bring them to prominence. Where other things then they happen now, where other people in the come with other idea. We get to allow them. Obama, who was he? Obama and Papa na alcoholic. In Mama, they pass. Na gypsy. Sort of why I say gypsy, not because na gypsy, na because he waka. So he can't left Obama to his granny and his grandpa, na the men. So Obama, come up from a background where politics not ever then in line. No politics. But where he can go now na Chicago area, he go get involved with community. Neither white nor black people in the streets are waiting. He can get a black strong family. Their influences, then they come to him. He go into community work. And inside that community work, he rise, he meet up Kerry. Kerry go invite him Papa. That man open him out. All man not tired for Kerry. The boys have been talk. They not talk for say because the Papa not come out na Democrat. If Papa not to be ex-chancellor or not to be ex-senator. No, they allow him. Not when become head of state.
Yeah.
Now he don't get a dynasty. They allow him because he gets what it takes. And he brings something new kind of the party. Now he bring a system that the party where they believe they can realize for say, not to how much money you get with the kind of politics. Now how much people them will behind you. So people they put $1. That man gets the highest contribution ever in the history of politics in America. He was unknown.
In campaign from Norway.
Yeah, he not get money, but people can be in
the electronic system to your advantage.
Yes, now him bring and come to waiting. So he don't bring something where
that is exactly one of the things them where we ask let the APC party do after 2018 election.
They not will listen to you.
Then sit down. Then say, hey, no. You can run efficient institutions by using the electronic media. And this does not only apply to the APC. We therefore begin to ask the question now. How efficient are our political parties in terms of their management? How efficient are they in terms of managing their finances?
Well, my brother, how many Sierra Leoneans? You don't make this parallel, and they take you back to your own world.
Mm-hmm.
Management starts from the homes. Almost Sierra Leonean able to manage a home. Because
that's one side.
Yeah, because the political party, it's a replica of how the homes then they run.
Yeah.
Because most of the homes then are a dictator, now autocratic system. Where they cook for the pan, I get the chest, I get the leg, I get the back, I get all the side. In we don't hold and I eat all the nice parts pan the fall.
And I
That is
make
not
them
democracy.
die quick, you know that?
The picking away young where they need the nourishment for
I
growth.
make
They
them
don't
they
get
die quick, you know that? When you reach particular age, you for taking less of proteins. By
the
most
picking.
time I take the highest amount of protein, they develop complications like system.
Well, that's Sierra Leone. The management so we get the papa and they get obesity. The picking and they get kwashiorkor.
Yes. And the
You know.
obesity and they lead on to diabetes and heart complaint and other things, so they kill her.
Well, we can't help on the political party. Now the same thing. The member them that they get kwashiorkor. The fat cats them we call them the fat cats. The one that we get the warrior owner them that they get obesity.
And then, you come with a point. You come with a point. Why is it that anybody who go into politics in Sierra Leone, within a short time, if I pull big belly, then the funny side of it, when they come to these international conferences, the one that will they give we money, we get all the money in the world, we see them then thin.
Yes. Because you know why? We own people that get impunity. You create ask them with people that don't want for ask them question before that. But you see them 2 3 days they already get chief man Australian. How they beat them? How they molest them? The one that when they thief in the future, will not get mind for ask them question. In fact, when somebody ask them question, they can't cause him, mama. But if they catch that man where they suffer with kwashiorkor, go thief carrot, then go beat them mercilessly, tell them wound them or kill them. What does that tell you? We priorities are wrong.
We think wrongly. We think wrongly.
Our
We are
priorities are wrong.
wrongly. Sample them where they listen to we. If you want to can make a phone call, let we get to my own site. The phone number there on the scroll below on the screen. Call in and make your opinions known. Let us discuss. Whilst we wait for a call, yeah, Mr. Turego, they go on with we banter aloud.
And also when they call, do you call in an halal way? Because we know say the population is full of cattle them where people they own. Because where any of them leader they did then cow then go come for can misbehave, will not tolerate them.
When come,
but if you come as an intellectual, an intellectual person where they use the intellect for can talk on the issues and also for can attack people and because they have an opinion, then we will get a problem with you. And the problem we'll get
from you off. Say we will handle it. I have no fear about talking to any Sierra Leonean. If you come for course, they cut you off. That's all.
Exactly.
You don't own me. I own my platform. As they say, let we look at this issue of management in the political parties. Because that's one factor where they promote and sustain this follow the leader syndrome. We take with political parties them as osusu or clubs where somebody has to have money to put for make things happen. Political parties should not be run by individuals. Political parties should have the ability to run themselves. And in this modern world, this present world they, before able to get political parties them for run themselves financially, a very simple, get an electronic system where members go to pay their monthly contribution. Let me take a case, an example. Let's say party X, we not they put onto any specific party. Party X gets 500,000 registered members. And each member is ready to subscribe $1 every month towards the party. Now, $500,000 the party they make every month, not so? $500,000 times 12, now $6 million. If that party is properly run, that $6 million is enough to take care of the day-to-day administration of the party. Enough for take care of activities where the party would engage in for promote their ideology and their vision. That are the basic minimum. Now we say, okay, the party said everybody put $5 a month. That's and they make 2.5 million, I mean, every month. Okay? Times them by 12, that's a lot of money to run a political party. And one thing what political parties then get for understand, not so every term would they wait for go to convention or go decide who for run a party. As a matter of fact, the people that they run the party, every year for bring them back to a convention, let them account to we. How then they run the party? What thing they don't do, how they do them. We discuss them. Convention should not only be about going to elect new members to run the party. It should be about coming together every year to account for your stewardship. And if you get an efficient financial management system inside the party, they able afford. If you take 2.5 million times them by 12, that means every year the party they make a total amount of $30 million. If you can get $30 million annually, you're able to afford for run a convention annually. You're able also afford for create a platform at the council. I just make me point. Because this is something our idiots in Sierra Leone don't think about. They don't run political parties, they run clubs where they go to contest elections.
Even clubs that get AGM meetings.
A political party forget a structure for build on two things: the ideology of the party and the vision of the party. Apart from going to conventions to account for your stewardship, the party for able every year organize them women, then youths, and other special members in the party for make them come together and discuss issues. We go build them knowledge about how the party for run, what thing we expect from the party, and who that for do what.
Prior
This
convention.
Follow the leader, it arises because we not get a unified direction. If we have a unified direction, where the party will hold youth camps every year, outside and they go discuss the ideology of the party, then they discuss the plans of the party towards coming events, especially political events. Then we no need for follow a leader, we need for follow the party. I hope you get the point where they make.
I get you. And I want to add some 2-3 things that perhaps happen there. I'm glad the way you talk about this issue here. You know, say we talk about this at the back room before we even come. You see, political party, now like where you get any other kind of organization, it's just that organizations then get speciality. This one now politics. Every party gets AGM meeting, that is annual general meeting.
Yeah.
The only party we know so far we get the constitution every 3 years now APC, because they are not serious. Because you get for constantly, it's like Taylor, you get for the take measurement. And they change measurement. When they born you, the size where they were, where be all 5 years, not the same size they were, where 7 years, not the same size they were, where 10 years. So you get for continuously they review your positions. Because 20 years ago, gays were not in the mainstream. But now they're not the mainstream, they're not all the constitution them, except Africa. Then now they join the army. Now they join the army in the Western Hemisphere. So politics, elastic, dynamic, flexible.
Everything about human nature is dynamic.
Yes. So then get forget that annual meeting, because outside me train the area where I train, the people that where I get under me, and they get every quarterly when they do what they call supervision. That you get for Kankam, review them work, and they tell you about how they feel about the work. So then tell me how they feel. If then they are just fine, if everything okay, the tools that they use all right, if the methodology what they use, they feel to say efficient and comfortable with that, then go tell me. And when they don't tell me when they manage them, I go look at them and tell them, say, well, you not be, I be watch you walk yonder and yonder. You be seem for get some difficulty. You don't know how to use that program there. If you don't know, because it is consistent with your work, I don't look all the documents the way you waiting. I go send you for let you go do so and so program. I will send you for training. I will send you for mandatory training. Because all of that, now for let you get effective outcome.
And the outcome able to do that for every member of staff.
Exactly. So basically, what you would talk now here is the party get for continuously they review, they assess, then they risk assess. Because some things that they were gonna do last year, if you risk assess, you cannot do it this year. Sometimes they against the constitution. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they don't change, they don't adapt the constitution, or they don't change the constitution.
Constitution issue. Maybe una been do something, but una not do them correctly.
Yes.
So una get for review them, revisit them, and say, okay, this was where we went wrong. Let us try to correct it from now on. Una come with the solution.
Yes. Then also, what in I talk is also relevant, because you know, consider they review the constitution, because the acts then they will they change. Some acts then they change, and if you don't change, it's not compatible with the laws of the country. The party self get for follow suit, because you are part of the system. You cannot go against the national laws. No, so you get for review. So you get for do it every year. But now they say 3 years. Then how you get party? Some people them na patron, some people them na ordinary. So the ordinary man that then if don't be in, then they call them grassroots. They're not gonna be 3. Now grass no more than go be. They're not gonna be perennials.
The word grassroots is being grossly misused.
Then they misuse them. Then they take their back, they wait dog poop on them. And if they do that, now we allow them.
It means say we they go down to the least level for make sure say everything is included. There are no grassroots people, but there are grassroots situations where if you approach, especially in the areas of development.
Well,
and most times when they talk about grassroots, you mean diversity in traditions.
Yes.
That cassava leaf, if we have to make a national policy how for cook cassava leaf, you ever look at how the men they cook and then put saki, then put jola. You ever look at how the chimney man they cook them? He put
Tula.
tula. You ever look at how other people they cook motin and they put pana? Some they even put granite.
Well, it may not depend on whose party then they. If they didn't, then Kakwa area, then they use bonde. What's in a bonde now, okro? The
All
one
that
where they can aside, then they use cacao.
grassroots means localized variances.
Politics is local. We don't tell them this over and over. Politics
Localized
is local.
variances. When
It's
they
local.
talk about the words in politics.
Yes. Politics is local.
When
Look at APC where it starts.
Now, if they talk for constituency, every constituency get words, not to so.
Yes. Yes.
What they apply in a one word not will be the same.
May not be applicable now somewhere else.
Yeah.
So they get to think about all them things they have.
It's not about the people. The people are never grassroots. This is where we are getting it wrong.
Well, I tell them, Usai APC be get them at the beginning. APC wouldn't get and be a diverse set of people. Laborers, people that will learn book, people that will not learn book, people that will not be Arabic scholar, like Chief this man here, Alhaji Jibril. Alhaji Jibril na the first mufti in Sierra Leone. Na be a mufti. Serious academic scholar. Then you get people like SST Kuruma. When I see a Kamaratil, SST Kuruma, when I SST Kuruma uncle. Now then start an SST Kuruma not be even on candidate too. Then you get people like C.A. Kamaratil in a unionist. Sheikh Stevens na unionist. Instead, we not even in candidate. You get Kausu Conte. You get how they call himself this pa Kale, you know. Now diverse set of people. The man said when I go school one day, Baba Yara. He was the foundation member, but they make Baba Yara feel important.
Yeah.
He was included. They all go on a meeting there. And guess what? When they don't done, when they reward or when they share with him, he was rewarded too. Now, Ina be the most trusted driver for Pasheki. Pasheki no ever change as a driver. He did it from the beginning. Baba Yara, he was the driver. Then Chief Jibril, then send him for let go. I think now Cairo, they send him as an ambassador.
Yeah, he was in Cairo, Egypt.
They sent people and based on their ability. Not to, now we start now, yeah. Now we this, that. No. You get Bobo Medal. You get Abu Lamp. When they call her Alaji Omole. These were all people where they from the beginning. APC was able to use everybody by your ability and they make everybody felt they were a stakeholder. That was why in the history of Africa, APC do something we're very rare, but people don't talk about that. SLPP in 1948, now the oldest party in the West Sahara. Now the oldest party in 1948. But they failed. They made up a civil war. They made up a hierarchy. They made up a status, opulence. Now SLPP government are the first government in the whole of West Africa where they buy limousine. They buy limousine where people are angry. Now all that them put in a power.
Adi, not say them in the 30 days and they
you know, so now we give APC where they got it right. And now we give them who said they get it wrong. If we critique, let we make comparative analysis.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not
we
about
take the pluses and the minuses.
One side and condemning the other side. It's about saying what is not being properly done.
Yes.
How for doing better. Because at the end of the day, both of these political parties now then they run Sierra Leone and they don't run Sierra Leone over the last 60 years. How do we make them better?
Yes. These are the questions.
What do we need?
Like, for instance, everybody they come out, then they blame, oh, Samura, they do this, Samura. The situation be don't crumble before they even go on the tripartite talk. Because that moment when they decide for going to parliament,
they
don't get SLPP off the hook.
Imran, I'll tell you this long time ago. SLPP died in 1967 after the
fact.
APC died in 1977.
Fact.
So what you get now?
Now the shadow of the two then party them.
Hustlers, where they run the parties.
The shadow of both parties now then
they do everything wrongly. Both sides, and they do everything wrongly. They have
man,
to that and
man, then people in the try for talk say now Samura is false. People be already sell. Mohammed Bangura be already for go. The MP them they talk say them we don't go trust money. We don't go trust money. We not get money. We get for going to party. Who they go? Who they go? So from the beginning they were not collective in their approach. You know, they were not collective in their approach. Then how come they can't blame one man?
They come. Why are you holding there? Now we don't talk about financial management. Now we imagine say the APC was effectively managed financially, whether they collect dues from members every month.
Mm-hmm.
And they get $2.5 million every month. No member of parliament or council or whoever been for any reason for grumble for go for the money in a parliament or wherever. They would have sat down and they would have been given stipends by the party. Because in labor law, you get one thing about labor law. When they call a strike, you therefore be prepared for take responsibility for the finances of your members. It's part of the labor law. If they call an extended strike, say, okay, we get for strike for the next 60 days until we get what you want. After some time, the employer no owe you any obligation for pay you or pay you members. So you for find a way for pay them. And do you know labor unions at times pay their members when they are serious about going on strike? You are muted. You are muted.
Of course, they get for feed the family.
So if the APC was properly organized and get a financial management system, would they bring money into the party?
Then they bring money that they share them.
$2.5 million every
you know
month.
Much money come on America and the UK for go to there. Then share them.
That
and
money
individual and give them money too. And by right, if individual and give money, then for declare.
Hold your peace. All the money you then gather locally by several means not been due because it was not an efficient system. Now look at efficiency. Now left for put we ego into things. Hey,
this is not ego. I'm just telling you, say, money comes out from America and the UK. People were putting money.
Plenty. The amount I'm talking about. No, they collect money, but I not think say even reach 100,000.
You know, reach the people them. You know, reach them.
Now left the people there. Now talk about the amount first. Whatever was collected at that time not be reach $100,000.
Well, they're not declared, so we don't know.
No, it will not. I go tell you this for free. It will not reach that amount. You know why? You know why?
Mm-hmm.
We get the tradition of egoism. All man for put $100. Not all my will afford that. So man no go tell you, I know they afford them, but not they put them. But if we have a system where every member can easily pay $5 every month, which I believe everybody can afford, you don't need for run after people and for make that contribution. I want to see the psychology what they use.
I get you, and they read you.
Yes, then they collect money, I know. All man they can ask for $100. Now, few people put down $100. If you have a group of 30,
not true. Diaspora.
Now 5 put down $100. Now $500 you collect.
Yeah, diaspora and waiting group be even money. There are other groups that way even money. America be even money, and there were individuals who give thousands. We be very, very much committed for let this thing work. But the fact is, whether the money do or not is not the question. What is the question? Was the money declared?
It was not declared because the
exactly
system was organized.
Exactly. If the money was declared, then you go find out for say and go try for find a way say, well,
one thing I want to let you know, went off.
Based on
One thing I want to let you know, and I tell you now from a level of expertise. Anytime you make a payment online, whether by PayPal or whatever means,
get trail.
that money has a trace.
Yeah, get trail.
So you can easily account for it. You will send them, then they send you receipt. They how they receive and then they send a receipt. So it's easy to account. There's an automatic statement of account prepared, especially when you get a money transfer online for an institution where members go pay by PayPal, by Stripe, by any other means. An automatic accounting system is generated by the software. So the issue of accountability will be taken off the matrix. You know automatically how much comes in, how much goes out. Not to your business, not to your problem. Your business now for look at the website, the background, if you're not the account manager, and see almost come from which sources, because they tell you exactly all the sources where it come up from. Just like when they run an online radio, you see in the background which cities people and they listen to you from. This YouTube, you see in the background the age, the sex, and everything, whether they listen, whether they subscribe, etc. These are tools that are now making life easy for people. But we don't want life to be easy for us in Sierra Leone. Because some people think I have to be the leader, they have to follow me. And you know the biggest problem with them? They are just that ignorant about how things should be run. And then they come now, the diaspora can't talk to people. The people in the diaspora, unfortunately, most of them are living in the diaspora, but they don't live in the real world.
Oh, well, I don't talk and plenty say the quite a lot of we within the only thing we change by winner the address.
Yes. Yes.
Nothing else not change. We not learn nothing, we not improve we
So these guys who come with all these funny ideas can talk to them, then clap for them, then dance for them.
Because then step within they want for carry the money go by hand.
Yes.
For let them see them.
They don't have to. Just give what you get for gear online. The receipt this.
For let waiting a marinate the ego. You know?
They don't have to. It's always going to show online. If you get $10,000, they show online. The only problem you may have online is that when you give a particular amount, you may have to face financial regulation.
Yeah, because of money laundering rules them with it.
Yes. You understand?
Yeah.
And giving the money by cash also creates the same problem. You cannot give above $10,000 by cash for person for travel with them. When you go to any airport, then get for ask them. You get for account for the extra cash.
Well, if the organization is registered properly in every locality within they know say this is an organization. You don't get nothing to do with terrorism. You don't get anything for money laundering.
Even there, they will not allow you to work with cash.
I know, but they go allow una for transfer because they know they say una a registered company and una registered na every country in the world legally.
Yeah.
You know? But are these organizations registered? I don't think they are. And they want and so, because the reason why they want and so, it help them.
Come, hold your peace. The Sierra Leone People's Party, the All People's Congress Party, the National Grand Coalition, these are registered institutions. It don't matter outside and register. But international law recognizes them as registered institutions. You can open any branch anywhere in the world, which is permissible by company law. Then you can get your local branch for connect to a main branch, then they collect dues for you. When Barack Obama was campaigning for presidency, he opened a website that went global. I contributed $50.
Yeah, true.
From Norway.
True. I saw that happening right in front of me. I did not contribute a shilling because I'm not American. And I not be, yeah, I not contribute.
I was a bit ecstatic about Barack Obama becoming president.
Yeah.
Understand? So
I
what
clap for a number, but not putting me money.
Is where we want efficiency, we can make it happen. But where we don't want efficiency, we can always do things that will stifle efficiency.
Well, it depends on the kind of efficiency what they look for.
Well,
if they want community efficiency, they will do all these wonderful things where you propose for do. But they don't want community efficiency. They want soak me pocket efficiency.
But but
you got me points why they make now.
They come. You make a point. But in this case, are we talking about a shareholders company or a country?
This is about a country, and they talk about good practice.
All these people who want to suck my pocket, they can go to hell. I'll begin tell them that they don't own the country.
Papa, they know that, but it still is.
No.
They know that. Now we the people them, not the hold them accountable because we not get the testicular fortitude.
Would they allow them? Would they compromise with them? I have a principle. Nobody know they call me to a meeting at Gode. If you want to talk to me, call me privately. I'll give you a piece of advice. But you know they call me for a group meeting at Gode for you for go dictate to me the nonsense where you think say ain't right. Because this is what these guys do. They will call Zoom meetings. They will call their so-called town hall meetings for go dictate, then clap for them, then dance. If they really want change, there are people they should talk to. Listen to their own side. Because even in law, they make provision for make you listen to the other side. It's time we begin to get this equation right in Sierra Leone.
The problem we may see where we for tackle now the people them not they take their role seriously. We don't do this. You remember what we talk about the good citizen, what's our responsibilities? One of the good citizens when for participate in politics, are we participating enough? We feel that we participation for customer because that's what quite a lot of them think.
But wrongly because we are following certain bunch of idiots.
Exactly, because where they talk for say you want to be a good citizen, there are certain rules. One are for vote. People that don't vote, they don't get results. Then people that they talk for say no, don't forget about that result, they don't go register.
And even this registration that they are talking about, registration and verification, why is it necessary at this time? And how is it being done? How is it being done? Imran, if we have an electronic system where you get a website and an app, you don't need for begin travel left, right for go register and verify people. Just make an announcement, say, all present members, please go to this link and verify yourself. New members, go to this link, register yourself.
My brother, where we do now, yeah.
I they come, let's just finish, sir. I am living in the modern world. I know they live in that 16th century Sierra Leone. Now I make work out Norway, I not go for a PhD. I went to do technology because I want to live in the modern world. Okay? The new member who they register online, all in details in biodata, they go to the headquarter. The headquarter only need for use that biodata, then print in card and post them to the person. You can even print it electronically and send to the person electronically. The person will laminate them.
Where we come now, yeah, what I noted the very first people very much committed to their responsibilities. When people gonna shop, go buy, then they wait. Can I have my receipt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they want to keep records. They want to make sure say everybody they pay the adequate taxes. Because it's your responsibility. Because when we do this issue, I think we have to redo it about what are the duties of a good citizen. The very first one are obeying the laws. For obey the laws them. That is, make sure say the constitution they work for everybody. All the acts then when them pass in parliament, enough for be one law for Kuku, one for Peter. Impunity, not for be a regular thing. It is a normal thing in Sierra Leone. But it happen not because then Gaia they do them. Now because we they allow them for do them. That is the area where for focus. And the second one is say paying taxes. If you want to your government work, you get for contribute. The third one, now voting. What then do? The fourth one, now jury duties. If you're not a good citizen, you for the act as a juror. You for take part by issues of justice. I mean, they tell somebody the other day why they talk. All man they talk about justice, they talk about justice. You know what's in a justice? Justice na handbag. Justice na handbag. Now you make any side where they talk about law, then they put scale. That handbag they una get for regularly they touch and put another scale there for where. So if una really serious about justice,
they ask you a question, I be handbag.
So I learn the handbag now, no don't thief first. The handbag don't lost. So we get for fender handbag day. Make sure say we touch that bag day. But SaLone no one for do nothing. Then just the complain as you talk, the point finger.
Put the question in another way.
You know?
That handbag way they talk about what's in the inside.
That handbag day. When I say justice, you talk about fairness.
Okay. One.
You talk about your rights. You talk about your peace of mind. You talk about the values that we wanna believe in. And then values then they wanna get for shame like how twin in mama they give them Bobby. Give them the Bobby equally. Now justice. If one picking not the get the body they pull they go jump the Bobby and the other one in mouth. You know consider the other baby they jump the Bobby, you know they get.
Why the picking go do that?
You know, because he get for survive, he get the right to survival. But we now, they're not give with the Bobby, you don't know they complain. Justice now something where you get for fetch for, now something where you get for take, now something where you get for go for a court, now something where you go only get where you do something about. You cannot get justice if you just you clap your hand, you fold your hand there. You don't get justice that way. If na handbag you get handled, that means that we get for total responsibility. Then if you look now, part of it talk for say participate in democratic processes. And one of them processes the then for make sure we seek redress.
I want to build a structured outlook to what you they talk. Why did they go for claim justice? What in are the thing we go be the primary concern where you for be getting at you back of your mind? Are you going to bully others for you alone?
No. No.
How do you do it?
First and foremost, you get collective bargaining. That means to say we now all get for agree say this is wrong and decide what we need to do about it. Then we
There
are
is
all go
one
can
word
now.
you come with. Now I had to try for lead you to it.
Uh-huh.
Justice is only justice where there is trust.
Yes.
What's in a trust? Trust, all the other things that we don't talk about, fairness, this and that, then they operate when trust they. If trust not they, they're not they operate. People become unfair with each other when they don't trust each other. People become bullies on each other when they don't trust each other. 90% of the negative things that human beings do to each other are because of lack of trust. So justice and trust now two bedmates where they work together. Where one is absent, the other cannot be present.
But the difference between justice and trust na environment where una get for create.
Yes.
Then the ambience.
Yes.
Now me, you, we all get for create that.
And when you
The
don't
fact
create
say,
that
the
environment,
fact say,
justice.
the fact say we decide say this job what they go do now 5 cents and they pay anybody. Will not care whether na be ex-minister he picking, will not care whether na be watchman he picking, now 5 cents. When I get the money, it in a table.
All
Then
man
give
get
all man 5 cents.
yes.
All man satisfied at 5 cents. Nobody know they come out na that gathering day with the belief say, the man inside the pocket, it be the pull up. Because you get some man where they shave money, you know they put on a table low. You just they put your in your pocket, you draw drum. You know? So you don't know how much they inside, you don't know how much he pull. So there would always be doubt. Say, this man did not pull all the money. But when the money come transparently, then put on the table, say then pay we 2 million. Now we almost there now. They say now we 10. Well, if now we 10,
We
we
share
do
about
benevolent form. Almost we go make benevolent form for what we put for any yola. The days that will not get business, or get something, will get a corner. They say 10% off, which we make today. Then divide them. Una all, then put them aside now. Now this is not the balance. Una all divide them by 10, then divide them by 10. All man gets waiting. So next week you call people, they're not the doubt. They're not the fear because they know for say the
and
system they work for
the other
everybody.
side, the other side about it, when you call people next time, when they come, then they do everything correct so that you now go make more money.
Because they don't say what's in the commode.
Where the trust factor comes in.
Exactly. So the trust factor are environmental.
I'm
Now we get for
I'm
creator.
in agreement with that. But while I know say justice, not a physical thing. Now a spiritual or conceptual environment we get for exist based on certain things what they do physically. All what you don't talk today about follow the leader syndrome, etc., etc. It happen because we not get trust system now we country. So what in people then they do, then they associate with the nearest person who them believe say, then then relate to, then fumble to, etc., etc. So we ever begin look at building trust. How do we build trust for make we not get a Julius Matter bill, go they can't kill people?
I'm glad how you make your analysis. Say these are two sister and brother. You not go do one, you left the other. I agree with you
One
entirely.
physical manifestation of
Yeah,
the other.
because the word justice, let's break it down. Let people know because we can like word them with a sound. Justice. Justice comes from a word called just. Just. What's in a just?
Equality,
Just is simply fairness.
fairness, and equality.
And when you look at both religion, them, particularly Islam, me a Christian, But one thing where I respect Muslim them for, Islamic study for, best part of waiting Islam team up for is about justice.
Yeah,
Justice
because
for
Islam gets socialist
create a just
ideology.
society. And you cannot create a just society without fairness no day.
At all.
And there is no religion at the world where it's very strict on a just society. In fact, I don't know which surah we don't deal with that before, where clearly make them say, even you papa and you mama, the only time where you can divide them, now where they come back issue of justice. If waiting and they do unjust, you are not supposed to stand with them, you're not supposed to support with them, you're supposed to go against them.
Exactly.
And best part when they talk about jihad, they get for do with injustices. You have to always stand up and reject things that are unfair. Because unfairness now a toxin. It's like, for instance,
now they divide people, Imran.
Yes. Like, for instance,
God make us for be divided. God make me for be united, even though we get with diversities.
Yes. If we go some side, I see boy Jallo, somebody and Bogam, he took in my pocket, he pulled left, he took him. I see that with me eye. But you know me, paddy. Me man, do you realize anytime you don't in my pocket at the shoe come on here and the phrases that you have to that there?
Why not?
Because you don't create an environment and a knowledge based on your actions. You don't pull left in your pocket. So that man, a pocket left in the day. So if you don't in your pocket, exactly. And you don't choke person before I don't see him. You see, so you know, all things here where they happen.
If I
from where we get, we brother, do allow land this because you don't ticklish me. From where we get government na SaLone, local government, we'll get politics na SaLone, where we take charge of waiting. Beginning from the first person will be prime minister. It not be correct. Because to start with, if that man they go na Lancaster House, the paper where he hold, not to for go tell them say the people them send we for can explore. If we not talk to who, we have to go back to them for Google report. No. Before that, it come with a paper we get 7th of December, 1960.
Did the people of Sierra Leone send them for independence?
No, they not send them. They not be represent the people. They go represent
independence.
They not be consult the people them.
All Sierra Leoneans to go and discuss independence. It was not Sierra Leoneans who asked for independence.
No, now be the affluence that they go to
independence because we not catch weed for them.
Yes, we not fight for them, and besides, it was the trend. All man they fight for them, and when they go, McLeod tell them, Ian McLeod tell them, "Hey, no worry, bo." Now Ian McLeod now him pick the 27th, and the 27th is an insult. It's an insult. 27th of April. You know what happened on that day.
They don't capture by Buddha.
So it was a deliberate action for make we look inferior, as we still look. Albert Magai came the same thing, where he take power in 1960 after a brother he passed away. If he's supposed to get elections a year later, did he do it? No. Now 3 years later he do them. That was not constitutional. And when Sheki win the elections, he hand power, he not agree. Then the Lidale, they make coup them.
Which was
APC
also
win elections, APC no kind of power till a year later.
Yeah, 68.
You know, so these are all things we know they talk about. So basically, what we have here, Sheka Stevens, whether he had a good intention or bad intention, we would never know. Because when he came, he was so scared that they were after him. He brought the Guineans to protect him. He never trusted the Sierra Leonean army.
No. Hold it there. When Shaka Stevens took power in 1968, He created the first coalition government. I want people to go and find out and prove me
But
wrong.
that's true. That's facts. What you're saying there.
He brought in people from the SLPP and other political movements, independent people, and say, let us have a national government, a government of national unity. Let us take this country forward.
Mm-hmm.
69, 70, 71, Shaka Stevens called the two major mining companies in Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone Selection Trust, SLST, and Sierra Leone Development Company, Delco. He said, but now we don't get contracts for mine before we get independence. Now we country need money for running safe. And of course, you know, because you sent me Dr. Mohammed Sorifona's letter.
Yeah, I did.
That by 1967, Sierra Leone was bankrupt.
Yep.
So Stevens wanted to find a way to improve on the economy. He said, law can renegotiate contracts. What happened? Sierra Leoneans in the diaspora will be no hold offices in the SLPP. Then bring in the Badat factor, then begin lobbying in England against this deal for make it go through. What was Stevens asking for? Give us 50% of the profit, you take 50%. And guess what? The Bears Consolidated, the company of the Oppenheimer brothers of South Africa, which had headquarters in England, was the one owning SLST. In 1971, they refused that and delayed the negotiation up to 1975. In between that period, they will get the John Bangura coup of 1971.
Mm-hmm.
Brigadier John Bangura and be hand over power to Sheki in 1968. Yeah. Now grab back say for make coup. It was discovered that there was a covert involvement, money change hands between these mining companies and some soldiers in Sierra Leone for make that coup. Now that coup they make, Shaka Stevens activate an agreement we been get with Ahmed Sheku Toure.
Now that they bring about the formation of Mano River. A lot of people don't know this.
Guinea sent troops, then send the Air Force. I was in Freetown at that time.
Mm-hmm.
The morning we grab to go school, we see Guinea and jets them pass all over.
So, you know, far from where I came from, say, you cannot be trust them, the army.
Well, the trust factor, I want to show you side come out.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, it trusted everybody. Say, look, get government of national unity.
Mm-hmm.
Then begin to undermine and sabotage the whole process.
Well, that's why I said check a civic situation we may never know, right or wrong.
Well, we know it, only that the APC is idiotic not to say it for the people of Sierra Leone to know.
Because
the facts are there. Now, I make a tell you, say, what do they call APC today and SLPP in a bundle of hustlers?
The total.
Even the SLPP get good history where they not they make known to the public.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Because the people that way they not care about that. They care about their ego. They want the public for look at them as the only people who have been interested in doing what will make a difference. Going on, then companies are closed. Within that same period, between 1971 and 75, 90 beers, we been they run SLST, then go Botswana, then go start a negotiation with the Botswana government, where then finally reach an agreement. Botswana, they get 50% profit from the government.
Mm-hmm.
You see how we they undermine we self?
Well, I'm glad when you bring Botswana, because Botswana, in your case, the leader he experienced, he used them positively for developing country. A lot of people don't know for say, Sensi Coma. He be married to a British woman called Ruth Williams. That married the way he married, the way they treat him at this country, they even put him under house arrest. Now England, they deny the right to go back in his own country. When the man go, then finger and forbid the king in his country. But the man was steadfast. He gonna pan politics.
And
He mean well for the people.
If he gets the people them behind him.
Yes. The people them trust him.
Stevens did not have the people behind him.
Yes. The people them trust him. The people them believe him. He was honest to the people. He tell them exactly experience. So the people them being Botswanans, and they see them picking come, they can't treat her like a dog, and he make her known to them. He not come out today, he come back, he can't make like for say, Mina a special dog, Mina the chosen few. No, he tell them plain what in his suffer. There is a movie, Hollywood movie about this man in life. People should watch it.
I know.
People should watch it. So the man go with the determination, say, you home now, you home. We own and they own it different. Now they go make this I call them a key policy for value added per waiting and get. The two things they want and get now diamond and cattle. The cattle now, Botswana are the only African country where they value add pan and cattle. Then they export the meat overseas now with man country then they buy them. Because then hygiene standard.
They put on the comment section a video where compare Sierra Leone and Botswana.
Yeah. You know, the man make sure say he puts refrigeration everywhere. So they go make the meat slaughter to the highest world standard. So you find out for say the value added by everything Botswana. And when they get the money, they use that lucratively for develop the place. And when the man take power, when the man take power, the people in Botswana will land book, they're not reach 15. They're not reach 15 people that will land book.
On the other side, where we know they look things in Sierra Leone. Seret Sekama succeeded in doing all that because the intellectual class of Botswana been there behind.
I feel to say that is a big advantage because the people that want the land book that they're not reach 15, they're not be plenty.
Please. These are the problems we have in Sierra Leone. And we have to say it loud and clear, every idiot out yonder here. Seret Sekama had the intellectual class behind him 100%. Whilst he was negotiating with De Beers to form Debswana, because Naso the diamond company named Debswana, De Beers Botswana. Where them pass into law say the country forget 50% profit. Seret Sekama had all the political parties behind him. Okay? That was why he succeeded.
Yep.
In
Sierra Leone, in that country, we talk and I all the time.
When Shaka Stevens made a negotiate with De Beers and Sierra Leone Development Company, there were people busy in London lobbying against that. People who felt because Stevens had taken them out of power, they have to revenge by impoverishing the country. That rubbish now they planted today. That rubbish now they planted today. And some of who don't reach you, sir, tell you that today say at the begin cost. At the cost are they pan so idiots.
When most people will understand how come me and you know anything there.
They all know it, but they don't care.
You know? Some don't know. Some know they're not interested. It's a combination of factors. Then some just know wired enough for try for understand, you know, your environment where they. If you get an environment, you want that environment better. First and foremost, you got to know the strengths and the weaknesses of where you're at.
Exactly.
But if you want for ghost on site, the very first thing when the A to Z they ask you, or when they start now they ask you, they want for know who side you dey. If you don't know who side you dey, not going to fend for who side you go.
Not know you value. if you don't know your value, you not ever make use of food that you get. So you end up
now we
poverty is a human condition created by how we think. And this is exactly what we are doing to ourselves in Sierra Leone. I tell you, I say, from now they begin curse the idiots. I not go curse bad customer. I will tell them how idiotic they are. Let them come out.
Papa, the people them way, for me, my own focus, now we will they allow them for roast we, and we show them, we teach them back. Because Tim Niman say mono kalka ke mono monger. It's all that roast monkey, na monkey they show it teach. Now we roast them wire. Now we put them outside the day. Now we encourage them to do that. Because one principle when we believe for let person abuse you, like how we did so if Pajalo allow now only way Pajalo allow Imran for abuse and I go abuse her.
Exactly.
Because if you put your foot there, that will not happen. So all the things when they happen, then we cut the crap. Me not to the politician and me the vex for now. Now we will not allow them for decades. Then they patch with a granite. We sit down there, they complain, why? The fire. You know what come on at the fire? And push the jackass when they patch you inside the fire, let it inside leg. Then they rub pepper that you yai. You the hell at the top of saying holy water, you say amen. Now peace and rub now you face. You say now holy water.
Open on that topic now. That holy water we will talk about another day.
You know? Then they rub peace now you face. You they lick your mouth back. You say smell the peace. You say now holy water. How can you be so deluded? Look the person when they call me Kailu, we go make a deal for go sign mineral deal. What's in the sabi about a mineral contract? He go make a deal where would they suffer? All the suffering and what they suffer. Now then jackass they are creating them. How you they go call person for can fix what you don't put?
They don't say a man for account for all the oil blocks they will sell from 2010.
The man ain't signed the contract for the oil block name.
Then Alpha Khan for account for the contract with African Minerals.
Then are the very people that will still get the
now Madabio they use it, they blackmail them. Madabio has nothing to use anymore. Now it's public knowledge that these guys signed bad deals.
Me brother, bad deal now. Good deal now. Then jackass there. It's high time they're all gone.
Them, the people of Sierra Leone need to investigate them. Let them tell we why them signed them deals then they. If we reach there, I think we don't overmark Opadi. We don't go to 30.
Put on the very people and before Timapu take responsibility for we life and business. International community. ECOWAS they come. This person they come. Take responsibility, my friend. This is your life. This is your livelihood.
You can do it.
This is your future. Let us come together collectively and hold them people are accountable. That man don't go sign a block deal. Then you don't back, he they go for elections. He say one for be head of state. The man one for be elected. You want for
5 billion
president.
Tons of iron ore go give away FOC. Then we not look about that. We they talk about voting self.
Then he can't imagine before he face FIBA Cheko. He say na CEO. You're not a CEO. You're not a chief executive. Your CEO is different. Your CEO is different. You're not criminal enterprise officer.
Anyhow,
your CEO is meaning. You face like Cheko.
These are common.
You hand black like Cheko. I cater them. And they will go there for take charge of the country.
Our country for cheap.
Then every morning you go see them bring the blessing, Koroma, the blessing this, the blessing that. In there and they eat T-bone steak. You sit down, you bog stuff you not get for charm. Daddy, love we love with family and love we they go. Now we come, now we they go. We love una so much. We go there back on Friday and we ask una for subscribe. We beg una, we encourage una, because this is about the community. This is about the family. This is about communion. When I say communion, that means to say.
They look for this African minerals document, but I will make sure say by Friday I don't fail them. I go show people them.
By God's
12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore was given away cheap.
And that Checo, when people in the commodity they cost me for. I not eat and not drink. Since drink water load gong. I not enjoying my country. Before that, I can't sit down at people country with the squat. Now life this. Then you get Checo like that one day. Sit down for billions of dollars where you not work for. Now SaLone are the only place where they catch person thief carrots and they beat and tell them kill them. The one with thief on a future, with thief on a healthcare, with thief on a water supply, with thief on a sewer system, with thief on a electricity or good roads. On a left and they pass with gown them with the Checo face. On the clap back for them. Now SaLone are the only country where they give squirrel granates for keep. SaLone are the only country where they give grumpy banga for keep. SaLone are the only country where they give goat casada leaf for keep. Hey, boy, we not go get sense now. Of all the people them, if you don't put you picking bondo, not go left and to digba, not go left and to sowe. We not go wake up now. Then we complain no more. The politician and the politician them. We say we allow we come together.
Politicians, not to we.
Now we they pick there. And if we pick themselves, we get the right to hire and fire. It's a right for constitution give we. We left them there they complain. Hey, bo. Man on this flower, after way this flower, you get picking down. Then you talk for sailor, you left a room.
Anyway,
you get the room back.
We don't talk. We not go done all in one day, but we not go tire. And me, I don't talk. All man make me public enemy. I not care. I don't care. Me not everybody's enemy. I don't care. Well, you want to hate me, you want to hate me.
Well, they say even the devil has a friend. You know enemy for the country, but me not your friend, eh?
I don't get friend. I let you be my enemy. I don't care.
They say even the devil has a friend. So you don't devil me not your party, eh?
Enemy. That's not they stop me. You can't see how they talk, huh? We go talk what you get for talk. We don't know how you look is.
All right, Daddy. All right. So Fabulem, now we come, now we go. Now in that. Have a good week. And Mr. Jallo, thank you for the hard work. This now we all thank you.
Come back
because
on Friday.
on Jakarta, when they praise now. Now then social media. Hey, this boy they walk. This boy they this. The very people that will cause the problem. They don't begin to bamba. So they make the bamba Kagbo. When Kagbo go inside, the same thing where they want to come on before and do now himself do. Now they get this one when they waiting, when they call they say in a Yamba Kuruma. Now I say no go be Yamba, it go be Yabas Kuruma. They're not people are not the land. They're not the land. Fambulem na the word that. Now they say tata.
Okay,
bye bye.
Thank you for listening to We Will Go Talk Friday.